Good morning to one and all. Welcome to Harshit Institute. Now we will cover most important current events regarding our examination point of view. Previously we already discussed about that one CIA President. In the last classes we have discussed about the CIA, Confederation of Indian Industries. Next at the same time Sumera Pax. We have discussed already about the Sumera Pax in the previous classes, and Kritika Pandey, the importance of Kritika Pandey. Who is the Kritika Pandey of Finland, new ambassador. At the same time, another thing, IndusInd Bank, the importance of IndusInd Bank. IndusInd Bank, the mobile application in India. This is the first bank started the mobile application. Next, at the same time, Chhattisgarh, the Spandana program, the Spandana scheme was launched in Chhattisgarh to reduce the stress and remove the suicides in Chhattisgarh state. They started one program, one scheme, that is Spandana scheme in Chhattisgarh, and Rozgar Setu scheme in Madhya Pradesh. Rozgar Setu scheme belongs to, it is in Madhya Pradesh. Those who are skilled workers, for them only it was started. And the next point is Richard Dawkins Award. What is the importance of Richard Dawkins Awards and who got that one? That is also already we have discussed about this one also. And recently Jaya Jetli, it is one task force, Indian central government, it was started one task force. The task force, the head of the task force is Jaya Jetli. It is the task force is meant for women and child development. For the women and child development, the central government, the union government started one scheme, one task force, that is the head of the task force is Jaya Jetli. The name is Jaya Jetli's task force. Next, today we will discuss the most important events regarding to our examination point of view. First of all, lunar and solar eclipse. We know very well the lunar and solar eclipse. In geographical part, it is very, very important. The first penumbral lunar eclipse had occurred on June 5th. First point is lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. June 5th. Already it was occurred. The first penumbral lunar eclipse in this year had occurred in June 5th, 2020. Now, we are discussing about the solar eclipse. The solar eclipse is all set to take place on June 21st. It is most important date. The solar eclipse. June 21st. The solar eclipse is all set to take place on June 21st. According to the timeanddate.com, this year the solar eclipse will be visible from the parts of northern India, Pakistan, Africa and China if weather is favorable. So the June 21st is a very, very important date, because on that day we can see the solar eclipse. From where we can see? From the northern part of India, so that means North India, and Pakistan, Africa and China. We can observe this one solar eclipse on 21st of this month and this year if weather is favorable. Next one is British pharmaceuticals giant AstraZeneca. What is the importance of AstraZeneca? What they announced. Here, who has joined hands with the Oxford University for a clinical trials on COVID vaccine. The AstraZeneca was joined hands with the Oxford University for clinical trials in COVID vaccine. After early hiccups and observations, the researchers have now said that they are all set to roll out their vaccine candidate to the mass in the month of September or October, with the production for 2 million doses. Thus, they are going to be start. The two companies are here. One is British pharmaceutical giant, one pharmaceutical company, that is AstraZeneca. joined with the AstraZeneca joined hands with Oxford University. Oxford University. These two universities, one is the university, the second one is the pharmaceutical company, the best pharmaceutical company in UK. These two are going to be produce the vaccine, COVID vaccine, nearly 2 million doses recent. It was going to be start. So, first of all, the human clinical trials are going on. After that, they will be released these doses. Okay. The British drug maker has signed a pact to produce up to 400 million doses for the USA. Okay. In these doses, first of all, the clinical trials are going on. After that, the British drug maker has signed a pact to produce up to 400 million doses for USA and 100 million doses for UK and more for the developing and low income countries. If human trials see positive result going forward, here this is the most important thing, it is going on. So these two are very important. One is the Oxford University and the second one is the AstraZeneca Pharmaceuticals in England, UK. Next one is the third point, 18th bench of CAT in UTs of Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir. What is the 18th bench? What is the 18th? Already 17 benches are there. 17 benches. Benches means the legal benches. These are the legal benches. These are the administrative tribunals. Already 17 benches are there. The 18th bench, 18th administrative tribunal bench is going to be start in Union Territories of Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir. We know very well. Already we heard about that one. The Article 370. Article 370 was abolished. That's why now the Jammu Kashmir state was divided into two parts. One is Ladakh Union Territory and the Jammu Kashmir Union Territory. Okay. In this Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir Union Territories, they started. So central government, the government of India recently inaugurated the 18th bench. 18th bench of CAT. 18th bench of CAT. 18th bench of CAT. 18th bench of CAT. What is the CAT? CAT means the Central Administrative Tribunal. CAT means Central Administrative Tribunal. 18th Central Administrative Tribunal was inaugurated in Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir. Okay, the government of India recently inaugurated the 18th bench of CAT for the Union Territories of Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir. The bench will be deal exclusively with the service matters of the government employees. Why they have started this 18th bench? What is the reason? The reason is the bench will deal exclusively with the service matters of the government employees only, not other matters, only for government employees. Okay, first of all, the CAT was established under the Article 323. The CAT was established under the Article of 323. 323 of the Indian Constitution. So it is very important. The CAT was established. The CAT means Central Administrative Tribunal was established under the Article of 323 of the Indian Constitution. The second point, the CAT has been conferred with the powers to exercise itself as a High Court. What kind of powers are there to the High Court? The same powers are enjoyed by the CAT. So that is also most important. The CAT has been conferred with the power to exercise itself as a High Court. And the third point, the allowances and the salaries of the employees and officers of the tribunal are to be specified by the central government. Here, salaries and allowances are most important. The allowances and the salaries of the employees in the CAT, those who are working under the CAT, those who are working under the 18th bench, their allowances and the salaries of officers, the tribunal are to be specified by the central government only. The salaries, everything, allowances and salaries and everything specified by the central government only. These are the most important point. The CAT is established under Article 323 of Indian Constitution, and the same powers it has to enjoy same powers as well as High Court. And the third one is the salaries and allowances specified by the central government. Okay, this is the most important 18th bench. Recently it was started in Ladakh and Jammu for the sake of Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir. Okay, next, Ladakh. Ladakh is a Lieutenant Governor. Who is the Lieutenant Governor of Ladakh? Radhakrishna Mathur. The most important, Ladakh Lieutenant Governor Radhakrishna Mathur. Why? Because it is in a union territory. It is a union territory. The union territory, generally the union territory governors are called as Lieutenant Governors. Lieutenant Governors. So, Ladakh Lieutenant Governor is present Lieutenant Governor of Ladakh is Radhakrishna Mathur. And at the same time, Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Girish Chandra Murmu. Girish Chandra Murmu. These two names are very, very important in our examination point of view. And the next point, next important event, Ananya disinfectant spray. Ananya disinfectant spray. What is Ananya spray? The Pune based DIAT, Defense Institute of Advanced Technology. Here we have to remember about the DIAT. What is meant by DIAT? What is meant by DIAT? DIAT means Defense Institute of Advanced Technology. Advanced Technology. It is located in Pune, Maharashtra. It is located in Pune, Maharashtra. Has developed nanotechnology based disinfectant spray to fight against COVID-19. To fight against COVID-19. The spray named as Ananya. The DIAT, Defense Institute of Advanced Technology, recently they developed one nanotechnology based disinfectant spray. The spray name is Ananya. The spray can be used by common man. Any man can be, it is not a harm to the general people. So the common man can be using this one, and health workers, PPE, personal protection equipments, and doors and rooms and etc. This spray will be not only stop COVID-19 from entering the body, but will also kill the viruses. It is very, very useful. This spray is it is a new invention. It is a new invention by the DIAT. It is new invention by the DIAT, new development by the DIAT. What it can be stop entering the virus, at the same time it will kill the virus also. Next, Ananya spray is a water based spray. It is a water based spray. It is stay effective for 24 hours. Effective for 24 hours. And at the same time, the shelf life of Ananya more than 6 months. The expiry date more than 6 months. So the DIAT operated under the Ministry of Defense. What is meant by DIAT? Already I explained. DIAT operated under the Ministry of Defense. DIAT established in 1952. 1952. Most important, 1952. DIAT was established in 1952. It is operated under the Ministry of Defense. Ministry of Defense. So recently invented by the Ananya spray, invented by the DIAT. The most important event, the recent it was happened. And the last one is India-Denmark sign. India-Denmark sign on MOU. Here, India and Denmark. India and Denmark. Denmark sign on MOU. MOU means Memorandum of Understanding. MOU means Memorandum of Understanding. Denmark government signed Memorandum of Understanding. It is a long-term energy planning. It is a long-term energy planning. Through this, the Indian electricity markets to be benefited a longer extent. So it is a most useful agreement. It is a most useful agreement to the India. Why? Because the Denmark and India both will be benefit because of this MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, but more benefit, the India will get more benefit than the Denmark. Okay. Issue of here we can be in this contest, We can discuss about the Greenland also, issue of Greenland, issue of Greenland. And in this contest, Greenland, USA and Denmark, what was happened in Greenland? In April 2020, the USA offered financial aid to the Greenland that angered to the Denmark. The America is ready to give some financial support to the Greenland, but the Denmark was rejected that one. The Denmark was rejected. Why? Because Greenland is an autonomous island. Greenland is a autonomous island that is under the territory of Denmark Kingdom. The territory of Denmark Kingdom. The financial help being offered are seen by Denmark as an extension of colonial policy of USA towards Greenland. Okay, so that's why the Denmark was refused. The Denmark was refused. Next, the Denmark capital is Copenhagen. The Denmark capital is Copenhagen. The currency is Danish krone. The PM of Denmark, Frederiksen. PM of Denmark is Frederiksen. So these are the most important events today. We are discussed about already lunar eclipse. Then June 5th it was already completed, and the solar eclipse. Now June 21st it is going to be happen, and the 18th bench of CAT was going to be start in Union territories of Ladakh and JNK, Jammu and Kashmir, and the date it was established in 1952. It was established in 1952, and India, Denmark sign on MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, and the Denmark capital is Copenhagen. Currency is Danish krone. The Prime Minister of Denmark is Frederiksen. So these are the most important events today. Just you have to follow all these current affairs. These are the most important for the examination point of view. Thank you very much.